Okay, Physics 30s, Mr. Thompson back here. We're just going to finish up these last two questions on EMR here. All right, question number 6. For the source vibration shown, determine the resulting wavelength. And so if you notice here, we have 3 full wavelengths, and the time interval is in microseconds, 8.4 microseconds. So 3 wavelengths in 8.40 microseconds. All right. I want the resulting wavelength. So I know that the time period is for 1 wavelength, and so it should have 8.40 divided by 3 for a time. So let's do the calculation. I get 2.8 times 10 to the negative 6 seconds. Now I want to know the resulting wavelength. Well, since frequency and period are inversely related, the frequency is 1 over the period, and since speed is equal to frequency times wavelength, then for EMR we make that equal to c. We can substitute this in here. So c is going to be equal to 1 over the period times the wavelength. Okay? And we can rearrange it for the wavelength. The wavelength is going to be c times capital T. All right, let's finish it up here. And so the wavelength is 3 times 10 to the 8. Multiply that by 2.80 e negative 6. So 3 exponent 8 divided by 2.8 exponent negative 6. And I get 1.07, pardon me, let's move this into a multiplication, 840 meters. All right, question number 7. If a home radio tower's transmitter is oriented vertically, how should the antenna on your home radio be oriented for best reception? And why? Okay, so for question number 7, you want to think about the idea of the radio tower being oriented vertically. And so the radio tower itself is, of course, having electrons moving up and down vertically, which creates a changing electric field that moves vertically. Okay? And so this is your changing electric field. And so for your antenna that you really want on your radio, so the home radio, that kind of thing, you got some kind of dial, you got some speakers, that kind of thing. There it is right there. What you want to do is you want the changing electric field to interact to make electrons move upwards and downwards on your home radio. And so the orientation on the home radio should be the same. As the antenna or the tower, transmitter. Because the changing electric field will accelerate electrons in the antenna. Okay? And create reception. Okay, take a look. I got a little visual for you here.